your hometown.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Nothing better. So I can see why he's frustrated, but I agree with Coach. It's about the team.
He's a star of our league.
Yeah.
He's doing this, and there's young kids watching television going, oh, when you get to when you become a star and they pay you a lot of money, you can just say what you want about the coach. You can say what you want about the owner, and I get all that. But it's not about you. It's really not. It's about the game you play. It's about being a professional. Look, I was mad for 10 years when I lined up at corner, and every other team in the National Football League didn't draft me. So I get what they're saying. You know, you hate to be disrespected by a coach. When a coach thinks, well, you don't fit my system. Well, you got something to prove. Well, go ahead and prove it. You ain't got to talk about it. Just go out and go play. Play football, man. All this other nonsense, it's a shame because that's all we're talking about. We're talking about two teams right now that are trying. One's trying to win the division. Right. The other one's trying to get in the play. And we're talking about two disgruntled running backs.
Yeah, but you know what?
Stars.
You're right. It's normally wide receivers.
Yes.
Or the divas.
Wide redivas. Let's call them wide redivas.
Yes.
Why? Why are these guys being shipped off? Why are our
Because they didn't fit the mold of what the coach wanted to do. You played for coaches that you disagreed with. I played with coaches where I left the university because I didn't like the coach. Flat left. Didn't tell him I was going. Beat the horn when I was driving by the facility and went somewhere else. Okay? But I didn't sit there and bellyache about it.
But
Go to your corners, man. Go to your corners.
You didn't have social media the way Shady McCoy has it. And you don't have mics in your face the way Shady McCoy, the way Deshaun Jackson, and all. I think this is a different.
You see that button right there? You know what I'm saying? Don't press send.
But this is a different era than even when I played.
Yep.
It's
changed dramatically.
I mean, players have a voice, and they
have a voice.
I know, but
I'm okay with
it. It is different now, and there are many more platforms for them to express that.
Exactly, and they have been absolutely. And do I agree with Shady McCoy? No, Coach. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with him voicing his opinion that way. But again, we're not talking about Darren Woodson. We're not talking about Herm Edwards. We're talking about Shady McCoy, Deshaun Jackson, those type of players. They are in a different light in today's game.
They are. But you know what? You're still a professional football player. You're a professional, man.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Don't lose sight of that.
Can we throw this into the mix here? And I know at some point they're going to be yelling at us, but this is really good stuff.
I'm done.
Shady McCoy.
I'm done. I'm done with all this, man. I'm done.
No.
And you asked me, coach, you want to go back and coach? No, I don't want to coach this. Because this ain't professional football, man. It ain't about you. It's not about you anymore.
It's true.
The players think it's all about them.
Exactly, but that's the.
It ain't about them. It's about the game of football, man.
Let me ask you this then, because I've never seen you this passionate, and you were a passionate person. Is it possible, because of who is coaching the Buffalo Bills and the way he likes to coach and the way he likes to talk, that perhaps some of these players, a la Shady McCoy, who has these different platforms, feels empowered to say whatever it is he wants to say?
I don't know that so much. I just think that we give players passes. Because what we do for a living, media, we love this. This hurts me when I had to see players do this. It just hurts me. And I'm a part of the media.
What about it hurts you the most?
It hurts me that they put their own identity, their own egos in front of the team. Because this is a team game, man. It's always been that way. And it's about the guys in your locker room. It's about the guys not have to stand there and ask the question, you hear what Shady said about your coach? They ain't talking about football. They're talking about nonsense.
Well, it
ain't the game of football, Trey.
You know, I can't disagree with you.
If I didn't work it, I'd walk off this thing right now. I'm tired of talking about this mess about these players, man.
Well, please
it's
don't.
driving me crazy.
Because we have about 49 minutes left in the show. And you've been a good part of the show so far, so I don't want you to go anywhere. And look, the bottom line here is it is a different era, as you were saying. And the question is, as a head coach, Greg, the problem is, how do you realize that era, and how do you handle it in a way that is acceptable for players and also acceptable for you as the man who should be the one voice leading this franchise?
Come on. You're smarter than that. You're smarter than that. Man, I've been there. You think, hey, look, I'm an old man. It ain't changed. I came in the league in 1977. You think we didn't do stuff what you guys are thinking about? Things you thought about doing right now, I done already done. You kidding me? I'm not your agent. I'm not your lawyer. I'm going to give you some free advice, man. First one was 12 o'clock rule, right? Put that on your priority list. The next one is this, and I tell rookies this all the time, one of my first meetings. Remember this, man. There's been some people up here that talked about their finances.
me tell you something about your finances. Understand what they are. And you won't understand what I'm saying right now. And when you get a little older, you will. In life, all you need is one of everything. One. Starts this way. Now that's your football leg. What you gonna do when you get the check? Go get a car. One car. You get one. Want to get a house? One house. I saw the draft now. Some of y'all had a lot of that jewelry on. One piece of jewelry. Not the Mr. T starter set. Don't need all that. Don't need it. You don't need it. Now, we laugh, but you know, I promise you, you're going to come to the training game, there's going to be one, you're going to have it all flying around here. Yeah, you know, blinging. Oh, yeah, okay. One. Just one. Think about what I'm saying now. And here's the real important one. Here's the real important one. You get one girlfriend or you get one wife. Can't have both. And let me tell you something. If you play for the Dallas Cowboys and you go to Philadelphia, you still got that one girlfriend and that one wife. Don't screw that up. Don't screw it up. Now I'm going to tell you that. So you've been told. You've been told. Don't let me sit up there in SportsCenter or on NFL Live and have to say, are you kidding me? I told that guy that. And here he is. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. And he got himself in a jam. Or one of those other things happen. Don't be the guy. Don't do it. That's free advice. Don't cost you nothing. Big bit is this. When you get that jersey, it's rented. Your name's on the back of it, but when you come out of the league, they're going to take your name off and give somebody else your number. And when you're the coach, you got a whistle, that's rented too. So don't think you're bigger than that shield, because you're not. You're a part of it. And everything you do, on the field and now off the field, it becomes news. And I ain't sitting up there in Bristol going, here we go, got another player. And then I got to sit and talk about it. About some player, it's real simple. Those guys in the locker room, remember this. What did I just tell you? 46 guys get dressed. You do the math. 80 players go to training camp. You do the math. You got to take somebody's job. We don't dress 125 guys. There is no freshman class. 46 players dressed. So when you walk in that locker room, when you do walk in that locker room in training camp, them veteran guys are looking at you and going, okay, he's trying to take my job. That's why it's called professional football. It's professional football, man, not a hobby. You got to take a grown man's job. Think about it. He's providing for his family. You think that's easy? If you think it's easy, you got a problem. They're going to like you because you can help them win, but you got to take his job. Professional football, man. It's your occupation.